20-year-old singer, songwriter, guitarist from Detroit, Michigan. I was born and raised here, so of course I was influenced by that real music element that Detroit possesses. I'm not one of those writers that writes every day or has this whole manufacturing process of writing music, but when I'm extremely inspired or when I'm influenced by some extreme emotion, I just tap into it and a lot of times allow it to marinate and just rest in it and allow it to be real to me, and then I write about it. And it always makes it better if I have some chords that I consider beautiful or a melody that's already in my head. But I'm just very much inspired by things that are really going on in my life, stuff that's real to me. I find now that I've been playing for 7 years that I'm much more charity and I'm much more myself and comfortable and secure when I have my guitar. And I remember when I first started playing, my first teacher, I was 13, and he wanted me to start writing and performing at these recitals, and I was like, no, not happening, because I was just kind of in my shell and kind of weird and kind of awkward. And I told him that I only sang with my sisters because we had the whole trio thing going on. And he said, why? And I said, because they're my security blanket. And he tapped my guitar. He was like, it's going to be your security blanket from now on. And I was like, whatever.
You're always stomping around. You take up so much space in the bell.
I would describe my sound as urban and folk. And I try my hardest not to put a genre on my music just because I don't want to be bound to any boxes, and I believe that, you know, when you put yourself in a certain category, when you want to recreate yourself, it's kind of like you have to put yourself in another category. So I try to say that I'm genreless, but when it comes to my style and my sound, I do think I'm heavily influenced by urban music, not necessarily R&B or hip-hop or neo-soul, just urban music.
There's no urge to describe it, but I know my face won't hide it. You got my heart, so go ahead and bring it. I can't say it, so I'll just sing it like la 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 la, oh, oh, la la la.
I'm at Ford Field. I'm about to perform for the Skillman Foundation's Kids Matter Here Summit. I enjoyed it a lot, and it was like confirmation for me in a way, because it was at Ford Field and that venue is huge, and even though it wasn't sold out, it wasn't packed, you know, just to perform on a stage that large, it's inspiring, because eventually you want to get to the place where it is a whole bunch of people there and they're there for you. And so for all of those people that were there to be singing along with me, that was just one of those moments. Like a lot of times when I'm on stage, I just kind of get overcome with what's going on and like get chill bumps on my arms, and that was one of those, because I looked out and there was a lot of people and they were singing my song along with me. So that was just one of those moments that I always look back on, and I'm kind of like, yeah, this is why I do this. That was one of my highs. And they took really good care of me. Like everybody on staff, knew water, and you know, they paid me in advance. And it's like, you know, as an independent artist, it's a real grind. So when you're rewarded by what you're aspiring for, it's like, okay, I'm gonna hang in there, I'm gonna keep working, I'm gonna keep writing, I'm gonna keep performing, because you know there's more of that to come, and that it's only the beginning.